Hi guys, it's Hayley. I've had a few people ask me about my project life and about, oh excuse me, it's my favourite scarf. You are. Ask me if I do it, how I do it, could I share it, what I use, all that kind of thing. So I'm just going to do a, I'll try and keep it brief, overview. I've done Project Life for 2.5 years. The first time I did it, the half year, I started in the August and I just wanted to see, I didn't want to start at the beginning of the year and have that pressure, so I just started in the August and went to the end of the year in case it was an epic fail and then I'd only wasted, you know, that period of time. But I've been doing it ever since. Every other year I've done it, it's been very eclectic, like a reel. I don't do those beautiful spreads where everything is aesthetically beautiful and matches and colour tones and all of that. My project life is very much like my life. It is chaotic, crazy, jammed together, bright, all those kind of things. And up until this year, every single pocket I did was like separate and there was no cohesiveness at all, and I loved that. But the problem with that was I wasn't using anything that I'd bought of my, you know, the Project Life core kits or anything like that. So this year I've got a different approach and I've been doing, so each spread, probably for about 4 weeks, I will use a collection. So primarily I have these because I find the core kits ridiculous. I have the Fifth and Frolic, which I'm fine with because I use that all the time and everything, and I love that. But any of the others, it's way too much. Even a third sometimes with friends is too much. So I'm just really sticking with these now. So I have pretty much all of these, and the other thing I do is I use my 6x6 pads, of course, that match these, and then I just put all the offcuts back in this box so they're all kept together. And because I pretty much only use my 6x6 for Project Life, sometimes for other things, but not that often. And this is just an old one that's got all my 6x4s in it. That's one thing I wish they took notice of, is the fact that everybody would like more 6x4s. I think there's more in these, like, no, still only 10. Oh no, hold on, 10 title and 10 journaling. So 20 and then 80 cards. That's a way better ratio than in the big box. So, so when I'm doing my Project Life, I don't have a station or I don't have it set up. The reason I haven't shared anything is because I haven't done it in ages. I keep quite good track, so I don't freak out too much if I haven't done it. And I actually prefer now. I used to go and get my photos printed every week and work on it every week. Now I prefer to do like 5 weeks and like do it in one evening. Because if I have my photos done, I already have my notes and the rest of it I just make it work. So I actually found that last year I was spending more and more time on my Project Life, which I liked, but I wasn't getting hardly any 12x12s done, which I didn't like. So I'm trying to find some middle ground. So I use those and these, and oh, this is just a random, I use these to store random ones that don't have a box. So this is half Inked Rose by Where Memory Keepers and half the Teresa Collins one, because me and my friend went half. So they fit those littler collections pretty good. This is my planner, and I don't know if this company is worldwide or just, I don't know, hold on. Anyway, it's called Kiki K and it's available where I live. So that's what I really care about. Anyway, it's a very cool planner. I do really like it. The year before I had the smaller one, which was only about this big, and I actually think next year I'll get the smaller one again because I don't need a lot of space for things. So as an example for this week, see, there's not a lot filled in. I don't really need that much room. And this fits okay in my handbag, but still. It's very cool though, and it has lots of extra bits and stickers and whatnot. Anyway, So that's how I keep track of my information for it. And then every few weeks I'll go through and write the information from here on a wee piece of paper and put it in the pocket. And then I'll get a huge amount of photos printed. Okay, and the other thing, the reason I don't really do it on camera is because it's a bit painful. I don't like lay out a spread. Like I saw a lovely one done the other day, and it wasn't a week by week one. It was just a layout, a pocketed page, but not a Project Life page really. And it was lovely. She laid it all out, made it all beautiful. But I don't really work like that. I like do this pocket because I have the things for it, or the photo, or the information, because I do it quite a lot without photos. So, and the other thing I always have, I could try and do a video if anyone was interested, but it could be awful. The other thing I have close by is this, which is just a wee thing of my wood veneers, my typo alphabet stickers, and this is just a randomness. This is my please use it up tin. So that's my first port of call really. See, now that I'm doing it from a collection, I can kind of lay it out a wee bit, but I still don't really try, to be honest. Okay, and the other thing I do, which could make the recording really painful, is I have all my stamp labels, leftover bits, all stuck in here. I don't know if you really want to sit and watch this as I try and use it up. I'm trying to use up the Amy Tan, what is it, cut and paste at the moment, and I'm down to papers, about 3 stickers and nothing else, and I've still got like a page and a half that need embellishment, so I'm going to have to go elsewhere, or I can go back in here and get some other Amy Tan stuff. Actually, that's not a bad idea. But yeah, anything that I have floating around that's left over that will get damaged if it's just sitting around goes in here. And my other nicer ones, not nicer, but you know, my more precious ones, all my sheet tags and all my LE Studio are in here. And so when I get some new ones, sometimes I try and get them together. Most of the time I don't care. And like Evalicious stickers and things. Sometimes I'll just go back and fill in a spot that I've taken one out of. But I find that I keep better track in here. I find, for me, the way I work, because I'm very visual, I need to look through stuff. And because I do the CSI challenges that are colour related, I find that this is really helpful for that, because you can tell at a glance whether you have anything on that page that's appropriate colour. Right, so I will show you some old Project Life, because I haven't got any recent. Now I'm sorry if this bangs the camera. Yeah. Ooh. Not the camera, the tripod more so. So as you can see here, oh, hold on people. We could have a small avalanche. Oh, the other thing, actually before I get into that, let me just move all this. The other thing, these boxes here, which I do have a couple of because I have gone thirds with people and with friends. I keep my 6x6s in one. Well, some of them. And in this one I keep other random Project Life pocket, sorry if that's shaking, you know, pocketed related stuff in this one. So here are, these bags are awful, I must change those out. They're very rattly. These are the My Mind's Eye kits. Oh, and some more 6x6s. So they are all in there. I try and keep them together or else I completely forget I have them. And then my 3x4s are in this one. So this is for the Kiwis and the Australians. This is a box from Kmart. And it's in the, well, if all the scrapbookers haven't got there first, it's in the car kind of accessories aisle, opposite like the car freshness and things. I think maybe it was meant for, I don't know, it's not like it's got little holes for screws or anything, but like little partitions, but fits 3x4 is awesome. There's nowhere for the 4x6s, but that's okay. and these are all jumbled up, and well, actually most of that back section, oh no, I've been in there meddling. Probably about half of this is just, you know, old pattern papers that I've cut down. Some silhouette cuts, things like that. Some of these are actual cut apart, some have been stamped by me already. Clearly that hasn't worked to get them in the album, but still. See, look how old this is. Anyone remember that? From K & Company? Or that one from K & Company. So, I'm the queen of scraps, so nothing goes, nothing gets thrown out. See, I've even made this banner already. I should use that, shouldn't I? So yes, everything is just thrown in here, and this is what I sit my feet on when I'm scrapbooking under the desk. So it's dual purpose. But this was only about, was it $10? I should know because I've gone more than once to get them for a friend. Is it $10 or... It was hardly anything anyway, for what it is. It was, and it's pretty sturdy really. So anyway, that's the stuff. And so here, let's see. I was just going to show you these two because some of my other pages have lots of gaps. Because I'm terrible at getting pictures of people. That's the thing, if you're starting Project Life, never make it a plan to get pictures of people. Just fill the gap because you'll never do it. So I'll just do a quick. So this time I decided I was going to use Fifth and Frolic because I've got so much of it. And so it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's nothing very sophisticated. But I like it. And I like Project Life because it fulfills a need in me to get the details taken care of. And I can put my crap camera photos in there, it doesn't matter. Because no one cares because they're small. And I don't care because they're small. All random stuff. Look at my babies. How cute are they? Oops. Yeah, they do fall out. And some of mine are, look, this one's already had a repair. It's already got some washi on it. Some of them I staple in if they're awkward. Now the other thing is, last year and the year before, I did all my sleeves. Every week was different, a different configuration. So this side would be one configuration of pockets, and this would be different. Would change every single week. This year, another way of keeping it simple and getting it done was to do this style. What is it? A, is it? It's the only time I've ever done style A. Even in my mixed up ones, I never had a style A. And it's been kind of freeing because the reason I did that too is because most of the kits have primarily vertical cuts. So, and this really is one of my favourite kits to have worked with, is any Dear Lizzie really. Don't like the Daydreamer quite as much. Yeah, see, there's a gap there where I haven't got something, and that's why I wasn't going to show you this page. So that's my Project Life, and I can show you some ugly stuff right now. So I went from, oh, it's some nice stuff at the beginning. You don't want to see January. So I went from Dear Lizzie, then I went into Maggie Holmes, and that's still Maggie Holmes, yeah, and now I'm into crepe paper. So I've, see, this is just a mini kit, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spreads with the cards, but I'm up to about here now. I'm missing a picture, missing a few bits and pieces. Huh, one of my aeroplanes come off. I actually stuck that on with like you know, like Dimensional Magic, which is like glossy accents. That shouldn't have come off. Anyway, that was just last night, so that doesn't have any longevity, does it? So as you can see, I'm kind of barren embellishment wise, and I don't really have any left. So I will go back and get some of the old Amy Tan. But I really want to use these up because I'm not going to start liking them more when newer stuff comes out. But you know, I do like it. See, this one's cute. I do like it, and I've just got to do it, and because I really want to get the rest of the year done with these mini kits, and not add anything else in until I've at least done some of it. And using the stuff that matches really does make it go quick. But I didn't buy a heck of a lot of embellishments in this collection. Like I bought the rub-ons, the chipboard, and the little word. I bought the sticker book and these word stickers. But I didn't really have any, not that you use a heap of 3D stuff in here, but excuse me, I didn't really have any 3D stuff. I've only really got stickers and rub-ons. So that's my Project Life. I love Project Life. I'm a wee bit too passionate about it, to the point where it sounds like I'm asking you to join my cult. But I've calmed down a bit this year. So anyway, that's that. If anybody has any questions, please ask me. I'm happy to do any kind of share, or I'm happy to do a process if anyone wants to. The reason I haven't really is because I don't like watching Project Life process videos as much. I don't know why. I have no good reason behind that. I'll just show you quickly this one I did with the Pear collection, which I really like. This one. I really like that one. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough waffling. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And yeah, hope you get some crafting done. I'm going to try and work on this now. Okay, see you later. Bye.